incident. So not a ghost at all. And the news report showed a second.
I looked at the video and that's when I saw what happened.
Along the bridge in the opposite direction, minding her own business. Right by Laura as she sleeps on the couch.
Guys, imagine how
Old
creepy
Rock the woman as she
it could be though, and how would she know that someone's following her?
looking around her as if she feared someone were following her. Concerned for her CCTV camera to record the street, a very strange, unexplained, elaborate camera setup.
Okay, that's messed
Some
up.
have argued that this camera is a thermal imaging, as, quote, real footage caught on camera. John caught footage of strangers stopping their car. The bad guys were coming for him. But as the time staring out at the
It would be to like just be sleeping and like someone you don't know is
received minor injuries. But the jogger simply continued his run.
Okay, hold on.
First, the Fresno Police Public Information Officer announced that John Lang was killed by stab.
That's the weirdest story I've ever seen.
Lucky miss. That same night, Emma returned to the convenience store and purchased a prepaid cellular. Strange, to say the least. Emma exits and re-enters the bed on fire.
What?
So I walked up to her, I'm like, Emma, are you okay? Like,
John Lang was dead.
Curtains or blinds, like, dude, you don't know. Okay. There's nothing.
Someone in Mumbai, India walks out alone on a train platform just as the train Quay called the police. When the police arrived to question Emma, they asked a black dress, but she replied that she was just fine. Party.
That makes sense. Like, I know you probably can like your upper back, but you can't like.
Seems like that of a tragic paranoid schizophrenic. John Lang believed that the Fresno cast as he passed, but the man has never been identified. Building 6 times on the opposite side of the street. The van's side door opens and one of the men begins filming.
Something to do with it.
Laura
100%.
Lucas had been out for a night on the town. Doesn't mean that they're not after you. CCTV walking into a Vancouver clothing store. Crumps back to some third quote. The CCTV camera. John Lang believed that and that she just wanted to be left alone. The man left the clothing store. There's a jogger running on Putney Bridge in southwest London. A 30 is caught on camera by CCTV.
No.
Kill him on January 6th sites, including suggesting that the Fresno police, as if checking for someone who might be following her. 4 days later, under the train, luckily sliding right between the
Caused dramatic injury.
that he had then stabbed him in Lang's house in this nondescript opposite side of the street. This car that is parked in the driveway. It should be noted that all of this happening around waiting outside for her. And basically just stood around on the Emma Filipoff that he had ripped down from a wall. He was very angry and agitated in the parking lot as if checking for someone who might be following her or lurking. Self had met Emma once before. LR filming solidly safe gated community. Before leaving, she continuously peers out the window of the convenience store. Possibly delusional and definitely paranoid.
Oh. Like gang crime
She
or
left the
something?
store and was walking mad multiple times inside his house, and the house itself had been set. Later, a man was caught on CCTV at the Victoria, British Columbia
That is really weird.
TV station. Indeed, without warning, the jogger violently shoves the woman into the path of an own. In a somewhat comical end to the video, Laura Lucas's dog happily pulled up in his hand. He had a missing poster stealing cash, jewelry.
are you looking for someone? Is someone following you? Like,
Caught on camera. On November 20th, amazingly, the woman snuck out from. She was unaware that the robbery had even taken place until she checked her security the next day.
Like, he knew.
Probably be staking out his house. And after John Lang, this was especially odd since Emma had never purchased or owned a phone. In truth, the original video is broadcast by Indian TV. The rig is simply an elaborate DS of investigators for years. The case unfolds as a true unsolved mystery. Coleman was able to slip past the guards with no questions. Laura Lucas says that even more preposterous accusations. Now all under the train without it's an unsolved mystery caught on camera. Even worse, in some cases it was reported up. But dictated and told the shopkeeper that Emma was his girlfriend. House with some sort of robbing the place.
What the hell? What's wrong with people? Like, don't go into some in the back. Okay, cause that. What? Oh no.
Hey, and found the whole incident caught on CCTV.
Dude, I'd be so...
Just constantly under the guise of a Fresno police.
What's going on with that police department? That's just
Leading to John Lang's death. True, Lang was popped without stopping. He was caught on CCTV camera in the bus, type that can see heat signatures through walls and can...
After he just jumped in front of the train, like I know she didn't jump in front of the train tracks, but like how did she get up?
The woman caught on camera can be seen passing right side.
Definitely following her, cause she
Delusional man. But here's where the story gets truly bizarre. Morning of November 27th, Emma went into a nearby California police department. Was quote,
okay, there's someone.
3 Fresno police cruisers who simply parked outside his home. Multiple Fresno police denied this statement. DA signing up for a membership. Her behavior was train workers check the tracks. Approaches the side exit. Seeing how friendly the dog is, but we're targeting the poor by illegally scanning license plates of parked cars, and Laura Yang had become fed up with what he believed to be harassment. Then, and why are they filming with the
in your house?
Check captures the woman rifling through Laura's bag. Life that he had set his own house on fire.
Okay, cause you can stab yourself.
Anyone noticing was later caught on camera yet again in the train station. But suggested that the man in the front seat who was talking on a cell phone might be reporting their findings.
Nothing weird about that yet.
Asked her if she was okay. She said yes. They asked if she was upset or depressed. CCTV camera shot from another angle in front of the multiple times.
Come on.
Many people still don't believe the Fresno police's version of the event. Train. You can see that the train conductor slams on the brakes just as the woman slides.
Like one, sneak out from under.
Began making posts on Facebook, telling people that he believed local law enforcement, asking that anyone who owned a gun car keys off the counter.
Guys, you know what I found weird? It's like she hasn't
Asked to sleep on the couch. Little did she know, times within minutes.
What?
That night, he received a strange visit from.
Looking out for something?
He had been having dinner and drinks with friends. When she returned home, she felt a fact that might surprise you once you see it.
Nobody was hurt?
Woman that she wasn't alone. A few blocks away,
Weird.
says that she didn't recognize the man and has no idea why he targeted her phone.
She just wanted to be alone? No, like this guy right here, 100% is weird.
He's claimed that John Lang had taken his own. The Fresno police planned to kiss time Emma Filipoff was ever seen.
That is so.
We won't mention. But the real story is actually pretty bizarre on its off to plant criminal evidence. John kept a journal that contained like this before. Once again, Emma can be seen on CC outside his home. The result was some. Before I show you the video, let me emphasize that no one was hurt in this clip. On the early morning away from the scene,
Dude.
the woman has not been identified.
Dude, that is.
Income neighborhoods, and then pulling them over, jewelry and an expensive watch as Laura sleeps. This was the last of a disappearing ghost woman along his street, 7-Eleven convenience store. She purchased the $200 prepaid credit card of the train. However, when
I'm like really dumb or something, but I don't get how you can.
Coming double-decker bus.
Why would you do that?
Luckily, the driver is able to. John Lang. At first glance, the story of John Lang seemed and the police, while incidents.
Woman jumped in front of the train?
The story was immediately reported as a normal police stop. John Lang also made outlandish claims that the Fresno police were that has mystified police and independent and sneaking. The old saying goes, just because you're paranoid.
Do it for no reason, like.
Disappearance of Emma Filipoff of British Columbia, Canada. Filming John Lang's house swerved to a stop in time to avoid hitting her.
Dude, what the hell?
Thankfully, of these claims definitely and left.
What? Is he still alive?
January 14th, John Lang.
This is gonna be super scary, guys.
A rear dash camera catches her in such a violent way.
That is super weird.
Emma
Why would somebody
Filipoff,
do?
Then walking along in front of his house for seemingly no reason.
Stay beautiful, smile, and be happy. I'm out. Peace.
3-year-old woman can be seen walking along. 2012, Emma Filipoff was spotted on CC other YouTube top list channels that question remains. Why are these men parked in front of John by the Fresno police? He filed an internal affairs complaint against the local.
Knows to look out, like she's looking out for no reason. I wonder.
So the police let her go on her way.
The train, like, and still survived.
Or captured by police.
No, that's just...
Multiple officers then got out of their cars, called a burner phone by some because of the ease with which the phone can be used anonymously, and approaches. Out to get him. He said that they were along the street when she was spotted by Dennis Quay, an acquaintance who had no blood, no TV, acting strangely, reason, and then just leaving.
How do you Why? What's the reason?
But most bizarre of all,
Like, was she involved in any like
elaborate camera system. Some have even seen
someone else's house? That's weird. What the?
a woman jumps right in front of
What's happening?
Quay said that Emma was acting odd and suspicious and then trashed wheels. Definitely seemed like the paranoid ramblings of a tragically the woman brushes him aside and goes back in yet again to steal Laura's car.
5 unsolved mysteries that were caught on CCTV. Here we go.
Unsolved mystery. Laura was sleeping. A woman broke into her house and began brazenly robbing.
That's weird. That's
There
so
were
weird.
vans with government plates who seem to inexplicably by online to be used to determine if a person is inside. Others say that the Columbia YMCA it all.
No body and there was no blood after we just seen a
Through the various rooms in the home looking for valuables, tabloids, and a few other
no like curtains or like blinds. That is really weird. Like during the nighttime, if you don't have unnoticed, like how did nobody notice that shit?
van full of men pull up and park
Guys, I don't know if like
nearby. The Fresno police were monitoring his house, so he set up a CC and in a supposed he posted yet another warning, and finally another post. Camera, even moving the train ahead. There was no body. Wounds, which included being stabbed multiple times in the back. Later, the TV showed the woman caught on camera walking through the station before investigating him after he had posted articles criticizing the police department on local newspapers.
who could be looking in. That's
She then
weird.
exits the home and steals Laura. Police were never able to find him again for further questioning, for harassing him, following him, and even trying to sneak into his house.
Weird. It's super dodgy how she just, I don't know, it was
All is this clip caught by John Lang's CCTV camera, staring at his house.
she got up and left. That is so weird. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video, but until then, don't forget.
Please come stay with him for the night, as he believed in perfectly healthy.
Hey there, if you ever get bored of watching people sat in silence, maybe you should come and check out the We Know Nothing podcast, where we talk too much. If you want to listen to two drunk best friends talking about current events, opinions, and embarrassing stories, be sure to check us out.